Yo, what's poppin' Pokepals? Rare Boy here, and I'm back with another impossible Pokemon challenge. Today we're gonna find out if it's possible to beat Pokemon Fire Red using only a Sandygast. The reason why I chose Sandygast is because aside from its pretty subpar stats, it has a very limited moveset by Gen 3 standards, as you'll see soon. Before we can even begin our challenge, I first need to import Sandygast's sprite into our version of Pokemon Fire Red. Once the sprites are in the game, I then need to edit the game's internal data, so this once empty data now functions exactly like a Sandygast. I code in its base stats, TM and HM compatibility, level up moveset, and other essentials so that this data functions exactly like a normal Sandygast would. Now that Sandygast is in our game, we can review the rules of the run. The first rule is that I'm only allowed to use Sandygast in battle. We are allowed to capture other Pokemon for HM usage, but they cannot assist Sandygast by any other means. The second rule is that I'm not allowed to use items in battle. Held items such as leftovers are okay, but using items such as X items or hyper potions are banned until the battle has ended. And finally, no glitches or exploits will be used to complete this game. It's just a normal playthrough of Pokemon Fire Red but with the Sandygast. With the rules explained in our Sandygast in-game, let's jump into some gameplay. The first thing that I do is pick up Sandygast from Professor Oak's lab. For this run, I replace Charmander so our rival takes Squirtle for even more of a challenge. I nickname our possessed sandcastle Goo Lagoon after the beach from SpongeBob. I take a look at her stats and she has a relaxed nature, so more defense but less speed, which isn't terrible since we're really slow to begin with. With Goo Lagoon on the team, it's time to conquer the Kanto region. Brock's match was extremely easy on account that Geodude couldn't touch us thanks to our ghost typing, so I was able to set up 6 Hardens in his face and then proceed to wipe his team out with 4 times effective absorbs. I kid you not, I was stuck in Mount Moon until the early 20s because of this one random NPC who claims both of the fossils of his. His Grimer always poisoned us and my Sandtomb always missed at least once. Ironically enough, poison types are Sandygast's biggest issue. Anyways, once we won, we took the Helix fossil, just because. I'm genuinely just as surprised as you are that we managed to defeat our rival on our first attempt. This was even after we got sand attacked twice by Pidgeotto. Once his bird and turtle went down though, there was nothing he could do against us thanks to our ghost typing. I went into Misty's fight at level 32 after training on Diglett's in Diglett's Cave, and at this level we had enough offense and defense to dispose of her 2 starfish. On the SSN, we had yet another first try victory against our rival. I'm really starting to regret giving him Squirtle as his starter instead of Bulbasaur because now I feel like this challenge isn't hard enough, but it's still young. Sandygast is literally the perfect counter to Lieutenant Surge's entire team, as he only has normal and electric type attacks, both of which we are completely immune to. Unfortunately for us though, we aren't immune to his evasion boost, as we almost run out of PP on his Raichu, but we landed a few Mega Drains and managed to take him out without losing all of our PP. Giovanni wasn't an issue thanks to our updated moveset of Giga Drain, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Rock Tomb. We even got the special defense drop on Kanga to help take her out. Our rival's fight at the Pokemon Tower went very well despite being sand attacked by Pidgeotto yet again. We only started missing our attacks when Growlithe came out, but once we landed a Rock Tomb on him, he went down, winning us the fight. Erika's fight was a complete and shocking sweep. I spammed Psychic and watched her Pokemon drop one by one. Sandygast is doing a lot better than I was expecting. Koga's fight was almost a repeat of Erika's, but Weezing and Muck were both persistent in staying alive after taking a Psychic to the face. Our luck finally came to a complete halt as our rival in Sylph Tower is just not happening right now. I'll try this fight again once I level up a bit. Out of curiosity, I tried my luck at Blaine just to see if this match was any better, but it was not. This is going to be a future headache, so for now, let's just focus on our rival. I went back to Sylph Tower at level 69, nice, and to my surprise, Pidgeot didn't go for any status altering attacks this time around, as we were able to OHKO him with Rock Tomb. Blastoise tried to PP stole out our Giga Drains with Protect, but we eventually landed the 2 we needed to take him down. From there, the other 3 Pokemon were all OHKOs from either Shadow Ball or Rock Tomb. Giovanni's fight was weird. Of course, Nidorino poisons us turn 1 from Poison Sting because Giovanni's poison luck is just plain stupid, but other than the poisoning, Giovanni never attacked us. He just kept using Tail Whip for some strange reason. It was just a weird man. Sabrina's gym was a joke on account that we're a ghost type with a powerful physical ghost type move. Nothing else to say here. I went back into Blaine's fight with the Quick Claw equipped, and it starts off great as we avoid Growlithe's Fire Blast to take him out. Arcanine then missed his Fire Blast, but he only takes half damage from Psychic as his second Fire Blast connects and burns us. Ponytail was a one-shot, and Quick Claw finally activated against Rapidash, but it wasn't enough to OHKO him as we go down to one more Fire Blast. I could go to the Move Tutor and teach Sandygast Rock Slide, but I don't know how useful it will be with the Intimidate drops. I tried again at level 71 and with Rock Slide, but this attempt was even worse than my previous one. I'm not going to play this Quick Claw game, I'll just come back when we can naturally handle these fire types. I went back in at level 80 and not only did Quick Claw activate 3 times in a row this fight, but we got a huge crit Arcanine to one-shot him. Rapidash also wound up critting us, which made me nervous, but he unfortunately was just one trick pony. Giovanni's final fight was super easy. We did get slammed here and there, but we're so over-leveled it didn't really have an impact on the match. Anyways, with this gym badge, we finally get access to Earthquake. Better late than never, I suppose. It's the only great ground-type move Sandygast can learn in this game. One final rival fight before the Elite Four, and even though we got our attack drop turn 1 by Pidgeot's Feather Dance, we still managed to outmuscle his entire team. Ironically, I don't think I'll be teaching Gulagoon Earthquake because his moveset has such great coverage as it is, but that could change in due time. Here are our stats just outside the Elite Four at level 81, and these aren't bad aside from our speed, but that's what the Quick Claw is for. Our moveset is also really good this time around, and if I need to replace Giga Drain with Earthquake, I still have another Giga Drain TM in the back from Erica. Okay, first up is Lorelai, and it went horrible because we can't survive 2 hits from her Pokemon. I'll have to come back at a higher level. I went back in at level 90 and I thought this was the run, but Lapras just deals way too much damage to us and confused us. I think it's time to make the plunge and reach level 100. Here are our stats at level 100, and these aren't bad. They could be worse, but they're pretty good. Our moveset is still the same, but I think this is the best chance we have at beating Lorelai, since I believe she's the biggest threat to us in this challenge. Let's see if we can get past her. Finally, at level 100, we managed to successfully defeat Lorelai. If Jinx didn't miss her lovely kiss, or if Lapras confused us, this might have been a different story, but I'm glad we got the RNG we needed and got her out of the way. Between our Giga Drains and our Psychics, Bruno stood no chance against our Sandcastle. Agatha is next though, and she could be a potential issue. Agatha for sure could have been an issue for us, especially after Gengar poisoned us with Toxic turn 1, but we managed to take out all 5 of her Pokemon before the Toxic could take us out, and because Agatha just refused to attack us for some strange reason. I think this is the first time I ever beat somebody after being poisoned turn 1. Aside from Gyarados and Dragonite, Lance wasn't an issue, thank goodness. Our defenses are so high that his Pokemon couldn't really touch us. Here's my first attempt at our rival, and while it started off great, Arcanine's Intimidate ruins our chance at OHKOing Exeggutor, who can easily dispose of us with Giga Drain. I'll keep trying this fight as I know it's possible once Exeggutor goes down. This was by far my closest attempt, but as you can see, Blastoise can OHKO us with one Hydro Pump, so this is going to come down to a ton of RNG luck that I don't think I have the time or patience for, but I'm going to keep trying just for you guys. Finally, after I don't know how many attempts, we got Executor down and Blastoise missed his Hydro Pump. He landed his second one, but thanks to Giga Drain, we managed to survive on just 11 HP. Alakazam could have easily finished us this match, but as always, he just goes for useless Future Sight, and Rhydon was an easy outspeed and one-shot with Giga Drain, placing Sandygast into the Kanto Hall of Fame. This challenge turned out to be a lot more difficult than I was expecting, especially that champion fight. After a tough one like that, I think we should do another tough one. For my next impossible challenge, we're going to find out if it's possible to beat Pokemon Gold using only a Froakie. But not just any Froakie, a Froakie who can only use HM moves. So if you don't want to miss that run, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Also, be sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and in the comment section I want to know what your favorite part of today's run was. This has been your boy Rare Boy, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace!
Excuse me, did you just watch this video? You must have if you made it this far into the video. And yet you haven't liked, commented, shared, or subscribed. The Rare Boy working very hard on these videos. Please do the man a favor.